Welcome one and all to Oklahoma Hockey. Hi, hello, my name is John Tyler. It is great to have you with us as we present to you the Oklahoma Sooners road trip to the Copper State. Localicehockey presents to you Sooners highlights as they take on Arizona and Arizona State in ACHA Division I gameplay. Let's get to the action. And away we go. To the Tucson Convention Center we go, where the Sooners face the Wildcats. 9 minutes into the opening frame, Calgary native Cale Erickson risks in the icebreaker for a 1-0 Oklahoma lead. In the second, the Sooners open up an insurmountable advantage as former Valencia Flyers Tyler Lazaruk and Luke White key in on a flat-footed U of A defense to lead 4-0 with 5 minutes left in the middle stanza. Here White redirects the rebound from D-man Alex McInnes, pinching in for the fourth goal. This outburst woke up Arizona when Orion Olsen answered 24 seconds later, but it was too little, too late for the Wildcats. We jump to period 3 where Jeff Coates gets a little snap-happy 8 minutes in to pull ahead 5-1. Then Tanner Uehlen pumps in the loose change with 2:01 to go for your final score of 6-1 Sooners. Hunter Fernandez stood tall, stopping 29 Wildcat shots. To the Oceanside Ice Arena, a rink 372 miles away from the coast. But we'll let it slide this time. And away we go with the second game of this 3-game road trip, this time to take on the Arizona State Sun Devils, one of the top D1 programs in the ACHA. There were no lead changes, but with the game tied twice, the fans got their money's worth. In fact, there was no scoring in the first period, so we immediately jumped to period 2. They open up the scoring just 45 seconds into the middle stanza as forward Sean Murphy puts ASU in front. Coates pulls the Sooners on level terms with help from Olivier Waugh and Joe Vuolo near the midway point of the second. Thinking OU was going to escape the second with a 1-1 tie, Wilson Housley has all the time in the world to contemplate his celly with a minute left in the second for a 2-1 Arizona State lead. Halfway through the third, Oklahoma orchestrates a majestic play. Look at this! A wonderful centering feed from Shepard to Logan Hagwood past Jordan Gluck to make it deuces wild. With the game in the balance again, Austin Ehrlich snipes the winner in on left wing with 1:19 remaining as the Sun Devils pull out a 3-2 victory to the approval of their faithful. So Oklahoma, after a disappointing loss, try to finish their road trip in Tempe on good terms as they face ASU the next night. Tanner Uehlen is rewarded for his efforts along the boards with the second of the weekend just outside the crease to lead 1-0 Sooners. Arizona State ties it when Garrett Eversole risks in an early pass at 12-12 left in the first. Once again, Austin Ehrlich is the supplier of goodwill when Austin Sweden puts ASU in front 2-1 after 1. In the second, Tyler Lazaruk shoots one in between the circles to level things up at 2. Over a minute later, Michael Cummings capitalizes on a net mouth scramble for a 3-2 Arizona State lead with 11:11 left in period 2. Late in the middle frame, Oklahoma's goal ties things up at 3-3. 13:13 to go in regulation. Evan Del Casal tips in the Erickson Howitzer to go in front 4-3, and for the moment, OU was on the verge of a mild upset. With the extra man on and 12 seconds left, down 1, Housley buzzes around the crease to lock things up. What an exciting finish we were due for. That's right, look at those happy humans. They can't wait for OT. So there we go to the extra 5 minutes. So we head to the 5-minute overtime, and as you see, there was great end-to-end action, but the goalies held their ground. And with nothing decided with the extra 5 minutes, we advance to the shootout, where Aaron Lara of Saugus opens up the ledger, tucking it in for a 1-0 Oklahoma advantage. Arizona State opted to shoot last, and here you see Cooney moving in on net. They'll definitely have the advantage here, as it turns out. After Cooney scores here, the teams went 4 rounds combined without scoring. So the drama definitely built on. Next up is Pard. He moves in on net. No, it's off the shoulder of the ASU netminder, and we still stayed at 1-1. Here comes Michael Cummings, who scored earlier in the game. Sweeps in off of left wing, moves in, fake stutters. No, never got any stick on the take. Next up, Del Casal, who factored in a goal earlier in the action, moves in. Oh, he just snipes it wide left. Next up for Arizona State, Austin Ehrlich, who scored some majestic goals in his career to date, had an opportunity here to give ASU a critical advantage, but sweeping in off of right wing, oh, sails it wide left. Here comes Tyler Lazarick, not normally a scorer in his day, but he comes in, oh, the opportunity, and he just backhands it inches to his left. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Here's Housley. Uh-oh, look at that. Oh, off the glove. So strikingly close. And we still stayed tied at 1 after 4 rounds. So the critical 5th round is on. And here comes Erickson. Erickson sweeps in. He has an opportunity to get him in front. No dice. Put down the leg pad and stopped him cold. Murphy is up. This is the 5th round. They can win it. Crowd is getting really amped up to support Murphy on here. And away we go. Many of them sweep off to the left. This right-hander fires. No, he tried to get top shelf, and it doesn't go. So we go to a 6th round. Olivier Waugh can try and give them a crucial lead. No, goes low again, off the toe. No good. You believe this has gone 6 rounds. Ostertag is the one that could win it. So here we go. He sets his mark, sweeps in, takes his shot, fakes, and scores for the winner for Arizona State. And for Oklahoma, it is a very disappointing loss as the Arizona State Sun Devils come out with a 5-4 shootout victory. And a very productive trip for Oklahoma, although it was not the result they wanted to in this trip. Still a very satisfying trip to take on 2 of the better clubs in the ACHA. And for Oklahoma, there are better sights to come for them, and it should be a great trip home, knowing that they gave it their all here at the Copper State. And as Arizona State salutes their fans, Oklahoma goes off knowing they gave it their best shot. And that's it for our highlight package here, courtesy of Local Ice Hockey. We hope you enjoyed today's presentation and the highlights as Oklahoma made a visit to Arizona to take on the Wildcats and the Sun Devils. We thank you so much for watching. Hope to catch you next time, and Boomer Sooner.